Hello, everybody. All of you have followed me on Dog-Eared Passport over the years know I've been traveling far and wide for a long time. I'm going to try something a little different now. I'm going to try some videos. Try to do them once or twice a month on various topics that are pretty easy to do that might interest you. Today, I am going to do something that a lot of travel writers have done, and I have not. But I have been to 113 countries now, and I've been traveling for 47 years. So I know what I'm talking about on this topic. This topic is my 10 least favorite cities in the world. I could do my favorite cities, but those are fairly obvious and they're too easy to do. And you'll hear them, you say, sure, why not? Who cares? But 10 least favorite cities are really subjective, and they're really different depending on what experience travelers have. And I've had really bad experience in most of these. So I think people can either relate to them, tell me I'm full of shit, or take them as a warning. So here it goes. These are my 10 least favorite cities. And keep in mind, some of these places I've been to a long time ago and they might have changed. And one person's heaven is another person's hell. So if you had a great time in these places, don't blame me. I did not. Okay? Here is number 10. It's going to surprise you. Milan. I've been living in Rome for 11 years now. Milan is not one of my favorite cities. It's one of my least favorite. It's gray. It's kind of cold, not just in weather, but in mentality. It's an Italian city with a New York mentality. It just doesn't mix. It doesn't feel right. Plus, the cuisine's terrible. Ossobuco is their main dish. Who cares about stew? Number 9, Indianapolis. They call it India no place for a reason. Now, Indianapolis, I haven't been in Indianapolis in about 12, 13 years. I hear from my old sports writing brethren, it's changed quite a bit. But when I was there going to a lot of sports events, because it's this kind of the amateur sports capital of the United States, it was so boring. They got a mall downtown. Who puts a mall downtown? And granted, it's got other things that big cities have. Every big city has got 3 things. They've got good restaurants, bars, and good-looking women. Okay, give me something to do during the day. Indianapolis never gave me anything. Number 8, Bodrum, Turkey. It's a major tourist trap. So many Brits go there that they have fish and chip shops on the beach. I cannot stand tourist traps. If you've read my last blog a couple of weeks ago, you'll know why. Bodrum was, I heard more English, drunk English, than I heard Turkish. Number 7, Manila. I love the Philippines. Every island's different. There are about 3,000 to visit, but Manila is awful. There wasn't a lot of culture, not a lot to do. It's always hot. Filipino cuisine isn't very good. It's very limited. You can put the entire Filipino cookbook you can put in about 10 pages. Plus, when I went there, I was driving around with a Filipino guy, and in one park, a whole posse of pimps were chasing me because they saw my white face because they wanted to sell me one of their prostitutes. Anyway, Jakarta, number 6. Skyscrapers and slums. I've never seen a greater discrepancy of wealth in my life, and I'm an American. I know about discrepancies of wealth. I saw these giant, beautiful skyscrapers with these balconies and elaborately decorated next to this absolute squalor along a river. I was absolutely appalled. I was braced for it. I knew what Jakarta was like. But after you visit some of those beautiful Indonesian islands, Jakarta is a major, major culture shock. I do not want to go back. Salvador, Brazil. Salvador is the music capital of Brazil. I hate music, thus I hate Salvador. Salvador is number 5. Cancun, number 4. I hate Cancun. I've been there on layovers, and the lack of Mexican culture is appalling. And it's not just that, it's just the influence of drunk Americans that go down there and go to the hotel zone and pay $20 for all you can drink and turn that whole neighborhood into a vomitorium. The beaches are good, but the hotels aren't great. I've had very cold staffs dealing with when I was there for a couple nights. The old town is okay, but it's not very big. I wasn't really impressed. There's so many great Mexican cities with wonderful old towns. Cancun is not on that list. And now since I was last there, I hear gangs have really overrun the place. Number 3, Dubai. This is another surprise. I hate Dubai. It's a Muslim theme park. I went there on a day trip from Abu Dhabi, which I adore. It was fantastic, gorgeous, beautiful architecture, really interesting place. Dubai has the architecture, but it doesn't have the culture. It's just so westernized and so full of wealth. And then I started reading about the oppressed construction workers and their living conditions. And then I talked to some friends who've lived there, and there's no free speech. They couldn't even give me an interview. So Dubai, number 3. Managua, Nicaragua, number 2. This is the most dangerous place I've ever been. Even the hotel I reserved told me I need a driver to get me around. Have them meet me at the airport, because what happens is these pirate drivers pick you up, take you to the hotel, but on the way they pick up 2 of your friends and take you to an ATM where they rob you at knife point. Unlike in Rome, where there's a limit of 250 euros you can withdraw, in Managua there is no limit, so they can wipe you out, and they have. When I went out to dinner, the driver waited outside for me. My hotel was near a crack house. Managua was just awful. Pretty good baseball, though. Number one with a bullet. It's Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Now, keep in mind, this was in 1982. Baby Doc Duvalier was in charge, the butcher of Haiti. I've never seen a capital city where there was so much garbage in the streets. There was hardly any paved roads. And everywhere I went, the economy was a disaster. And everywhere I went, I saw these poor people just sitting outside looking pissed off. Everybody looked angry. They were unemployed. They were hungry. They were oppressed by the Baby Doc Duvalier administration. It was absolutely terrible. And then I found out that they have casinos there, but they wouldn't let locals in. So Port-au-Prince is number 1. Anyway, maybe someday I'll do my 10 favorite cities, but not today. Hope you enjoyed it, and follow me on Dog Eared Passport. That's JohnHendersonTravel.com. See you next week. Bye-bye.